All right. Hey guys, and welcome back to In the Blind with Daddy Duck. We are. This is. I have no idea what we're doing today. We're just going to have some fun tonight. We are going to talk a little bit about the future of duck hunting. We got some other things that came in that we're going to talk about as well as soon as I get some people up in here. And while we're waiting, just so you'll know that In the Blind is brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, Trulock Choke Tubes, Biscuit Built 3D, and Heyday Outdoors. Doug, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hope everything is going well up in your part of the world. Looks like right now it's just me and you. I gotta find my email. I am not at all prepared for tonight. There we go. Yeah, I was talking to my good buddy up in Northwest Minnesota, Mr. Cody, from After Five Outdoors, and he's been sending me lots and lots of pictures of the ducks returning. Um, I wish I do love living down here in the South. It is my home, and it's a place that I thoroughly enjoyed growing up in, and still living here. But there are times I wish, I wish this time of the year that I could move up north and watch the ducks migrate back up. Um, I bet it's something. See lots of common golden eye mallard just starting to pile in last week. Yeah, he was been showing me pictures of uh, mallards, wood ducks coming back, mallards coming back, pintails coming back, and of course geese and swans. And he actually had a little small group of well, he saw a small group of common mergansers, which I've never seen one in the wild. I've never seen a common merganser in the wild. Buffleheads, geese, and swans too. Yeah. Well, let's just pray that y'all got a lot of snow and you're going to get some rains and fill up the potholes and get all that going, and we'll have a good production this year. Need to start looking at the May pond counts here soon. Hey Charles, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Well, and like the thumbnail said, we're going to talk about the future of waterfowling, how things are progressing, and you know you're starting to see ducks come back up north, and you know we got to still manage habitat. Now, I'm not talking about for food right now. I'm talking about for nesting habitat. So we have lots of hooded mergansers up here. Oh, we get hooded mergansers down here all the time, buddy. I mean that's between the hooded merganser and the wood duck. That's our state wood duck down here. That's our state duck rather. But we need to manage more habitat, not just for food sources, but also for nesting. We need more nesting areas. So one of my biggest questions is, what's going on? I mean, is it? Do y'all see ample nesting, or do we need more? I mean, do you think that is one of the problems that you're seeing up in your area? I'm always been concerned that we don't have enough nesting areas, that we need more. We need more grasslands for the ducks to nest in. Of course, predator control is always on the top of the list. There's just so much, just to be quite honest. But share your thoughts, guys. Never satisfied. Hey, Cody, what's going on? No, I'm never satisfied, dude. Never. Usually the only time I'm satisfied is after when I had a great meal, and then I'm satisfied for a few minutes anyway. Uh, so what's going on, Cody? Watching the playoff hockey. I got you. Uh, I think there's a team or two down this way. I don't know. I have never in my life watched a hockey game. I take that back. I did watch the when the USA played Russia in the Miracle on Ice, and I'm not just talking about the movie. I mean that game I actually watched. So I think I was the only. That's the only hockey game I think I've ever watched. So, and I had no clue, and probably still don't have a clue to what's going on. Carolina Hurricanes. They're in the playoffs. Is that a team down here? I'm assuming with the name. Went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. I hear you. Oh man. So habitat. I think that's one of our biggest concerns. Um, and I'm not talking about the food habitat either. I'm talking, we done beat that horse to death. I'm still going to beat it some more later on, but for tonight, it's nesting habitat. So, what do y'all think? What's y'all's ideas on that? I'm gonna get back here to my notes. Good numbers or Quakers? That is the only hockey game I ever watched, the 1980 Olympics. Yep. So, what else do y'all think is a priority this year? Quakers equal Ducks. Quakers equal Ducks, huh? And please explain yourself because I'd like to hear this one. I enjoy making and setting up wood duck boxes. Well, that's a start for the wood ducks. I mean, that is most definitely a great start. Um, um, Quackers, stupid. You were trying to say Quackers and you said Quaker. Um, I yeah, the wood duck boxes are, and we have a lot of them around here, and a lot of them are were put up by people, individuals, and put up by organizations. And I try to go out a couple of times before the nesting season, and I try to refurbish the nesting material on a few of them, clean them up a little bit, clean out the wasp nest, that kind of stuff, and then get some new material in for them. But we've got them all over the place. I mean, we really do. Water, we need water. I know we need water here, buddy. I don't remember the last time it rained here. I'm serious. We are in bad shape when it comes to water down here. And I mean, we have a huge uh, resident wood duck population in South Carolina, and we need water. We most definitely need water. Um, I'm looking at the beaver ponds that I go to all the time, and they're slowly going down because we just need water. Seen more summer ducks this spring than ever before, honestly. Yeah, you sent me those pictures and the little videos, man. There was quite a few of those little summer ducks hanging around. And for those guys that don't know what a summer duck is, it is a wood duck. It is a summer duck. That's the name that where I'm from that I have given that we've given them because they're here year round. We've always just called them summer ducks, and Cody has been around me enough, even though he's from up north. He's been around me enough to know when I say summer ducks that I'm meaning wood ducks, and so he was being very kind tonight, uh, referencing back to summer ducks for me. Yeah, I've been corrupted. Oh goodness. Oh, you've been corrupted. Well, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you just a simple question. What has actually changed in duck hunting? What has changed? I mean, more pressure, different hunting styles, uh, access getting harder. You know, is duck hunting really changing that much, or are we just noticing it more because of social media? So let me know in the comments down below what y'all think on that one. I think predator control is more important than the habitat you keep screaming about. I'm going to keep screaming about habitat. Habitat. I do think that predators are a major factor in this as well. Everything you have said, yeah, I do. I think predators are right there. I mean, it's habitat, it's predator control, it's pressure, it's all of it. It's right there on that top level. There's nothing um below. I'm gonna scream about habitat till the probably the day I decide to quit doing YouTube, and even then I'm gonna continue to scream it. Spinners have ruined it. That is a an interesting statement. And when spinners came out, man, ducks fell into them like it was nothing. There are some places where they still fall into them like it's nothing. I do know around here, I think that they flare more birds than they do good. I think more natural stuff like swimming decoys or jerk rigs or um, feeders, pulsators, that kind of thing. I think those are better. I use them. All the above. I've pretty much put all my spinners away. And I've got a tub of them in the shed. I mean, I got a tub of them. So, uh, do you think that more refuge is the answer to better populations? I don't know about so much as refuges per se. The term refuge. Um, I think more CRP lands. Um, the grasslands, especially in the prairie pothole region, because that's where your ducks are going to nest at, and then they're going to walk them. They're going to walk their babies to water. So uh, hopefully it's not too far away. Within a mile to half a mile to a mile, and they'll get them there. Um, but then you have predators that's when they usually jump on them. And I agree with Cody on this. There's a ton of habitat. There is a ton of habitat, but I think we need more. To be honest, I mean, you know, I don't want to see everything plowed up, hedgerow to hedgerow, and corn and wheat and barley. I also don't want to see houses and Dollar Generals popping up on every little open spot that there is. So I think we need to protect our habitat. And I do agree with him that ducks will adapt to what's available. Um, they cannot adapt to coons and coyotes and skunks and hawks and eagles. Uh, we need a bald eagle season. Yeah, I don't think that's going to ever happen. Um, Nothing to see. 5 to 8 eagles on a car killed deer. Yep, they're scavengers, all right. And oh, I know you're not joking, but I mean, is it harder to protect habitat, or is it harder to trap predators and predator control? Which is harder? I mean, that's a question. I don't even know if I know I don't have the complete answer. With fur prices being what they are now, I just trappers just don't. A lot of them do it because they enjoy doing it, and have fun doing it. But if we had better fur prices, maybe more would get involved and um, get involved and trap more. So it's it's a left hand versus right hand, Cody. That's what I'm thinking. More habitat, more predators. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know, if you gotta have both. You can't have less and more of the other. You can't have more or less than the other. You gotta have a balance in there. And I think habitat and predator control are right there on the top. I- You know, how do we get fur prices back up? I mean, seriously, how do we do that? How do we go out and start? I mean, you know, and you're correct, Doug. With the price of fur so low, no one wants to trap. It's a lot of work for a small reward. That's what I'm saying. The ones that do trap, Mark J. Larson being one of them, who comes in here, a good friend of mine. Um, uh, let's see here, Boxy. If Boxy ever comes in here, he's a trapper. He does other things, but he enjoys trapping. Um, Tom Keltich, he traps, but the fur prices are just low, and they just don't make enough. And with that being so low, you've either lost a lot of trappers. You just got guys that just don't want to do it because it's not worth their time. It's really not worth their time. Um, I'm looking at right now. I've got a trail cam. If y'all have been seeing those little shorts that I've been putting up 2 or 3 times a week, a trail cam on a swamp, and I've got 3 to 4 coons every night that come out, and then I got beavers. Now I'd like to keep the beavers there, but I would like to get rid of the coons. But how? What am I going to do with them? If I catch the 3 or 4, that's it, because that's all I'm seeing. I know there's probably a lot more there, but you know how to get fur prices. All right, talk to me, Cody. Tell me how to get fur prices up. Uh, there's over 100,000 acres of wildlife production area in Minnesota alone. Listen, I know that. And then you got all of Canada, and you got the Dakotas, not counting the Great Lakes area. But still, we're not seeing the numbers of ducks. So what's going on there? Why is that happening? Predators? Okay, I got it. I'm 100% with you. I just don't want to see um, shopping malls and Dollar Generals popping up on every little 5-acre lot that could be producing waterfowl. Solar panels, another one. I mean, they're popping up everywhere. We fought one here in my hometown. right outside of in my county. We fought them. They finally decided to move on. They didn't, you know, we kept telling them, we don't want you here. I'm not sure who all's in here tonight. If you're in here, go ahead and check in. Tell me who you are, where you're from, that kind of thing. It's the first time here. If you're a guy that comes in here all the time, hey, just say hey so I know that you're here. But I can't remember who it is, Doug, and it may have been you, but you asked me a couple of weeks ago if I had heard anything on uh the farm bill. Was it you that asked me that about the farm bill and the hunting dogs and all that stuff? Was that you? Was that you? If it was, just say so. If uh weather related fatalities, wildfires. uh hey, hey, okay. Um but somebody asked me the other day, I can't remember if it was in here. I think it was in here, if I'd heard anything else on the farm bill where we were talking about the dogs and talking about the use of um, live lure, you know, using live birds and that kind of thing. Hang on one second, y'all. I think Bougie's knocking at the door. Anyway, so if you've been following Tick Bite on it, yes, they have removed all of the language in reference to the hunting dogs using uh, live birds for training aids, uh, as far as the retrievers and the beagles for rabbits and deer hounds and the coursing. They've taken all that stuff completely out. I actually sent my representative a matter of fact, I sent him an email, and then I followed it up by a phone call, and then I finally got an email back, and uh, one of the so one of um, I guess one of his staff members. Hey y'all, we need rain or we're not gonna have production around here. I hear you, Jeff. We need rain too, buddy. One of Ralph Norman, who was my South Carolina representative um, at the Capitol, one of his staff members, Julianne Young, sent me an email, and they have taken it out. I've got it in here, um, where they sent it, the whole 9 yards. I believe it's on. It's if y'all see the farm bill, if y'all can get a hold of the farm bill, it's on page 801 of the farm bill. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to possibly get Todd Edwards, old Tick Bite, back here in next week or so, and we're going to talk more in depth about it. And when I do that, for those of y'all that don't have it, I'm going to go ahead and put the text as an attachment. I don't know if I can do it in a live stream. I may have to do a video on it, and put the text of that farm bill in there, along with a separate attachment of just that page, so you don't have to go through all of them. But we'll see what I can do there. Yeah, send them back to Mexico, huh? I agree with you. But the wording has been taken out. guys. So that's a win-win on our part. I wish they would have taken that whole thing completely out, 100%. But they did take out about the sporting dogs, the hunting dogs, whether retrievers or hound dogs, tracking dogs, and so forth. But that's why we as outdoorsmen and sportsmen, we got to stay on top of this stuff. Um, and we gotta call our legislators. We gotta send them emails. We got to tell them how we feel. Um, I had a long conversation with that staffer the other day, and and I, even though they knew my stance on it, I told them again, and then I thanked them for getting it taken out. So, like I said, it's a win-win, and hopefully I can get old Todd and Mr. Tickbite back, and we can go over it a little bit more and more. He can go over it more in detail. But I agree with you, Jeff. We need a lot of rain here. We're in a drought, man. We need rain, rain, rain. Our swamps are starting to dry up. Oh goodness, let's see here. What else we got going on, guys? I did go to the doctor last week. Last Friday, went to a cardiologist. We're finally losing snow. Legs still have 2 or 3 feet of ice. Okay. Uh, Went to see a cardiologist last Friday. Some of y'all are in the know. I do have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Um, yeah, this was just a checkup kind of thing. Um, no other test other than him getting to know me and me getting to know him. Um, he did put me on some cholesterol medicine. I do have the high blood pressure medicine. And I'm waiting to hear back so that I can go do a stress test and some other things. So if y'all can keep me in your prayers on that one, I would certainly appreciate it. Doug, I think we're going to be close to having ice on opener of Lake of the Woods. Cool. I'll go this Friday. Am I the cause of your high blood pressure? No. I'll be surprised if they pass a farm bill. It's been like 8 years, I believe. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know how long it's been, Jeff. I just didn't want any of that stuff on the dogs on there. That just doesn't make any sense. It's a farm bill, not a dog bill. Farm bill. Um. Anyway, I am going to see another doctor come this Friday about my hand. I've got what's known as trigger finger. Hey Scott, what's going on, buddy? I got what's known as trigger finger and right in that finger joint and all that right in there. I can't really close my hand up too much. That's why you always see me rubbing it like this, trying to. It hurts. It's a constant pain. Um, I am going to go see a doctor on that Friday. Possibly get a shot in my hand for that, or see what they say. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out come Friday. Randy Nettles, what's going on, buddy? Glad y'all can make it. So there we go on that. For those, and I'll keep repeating some of this stuff throughout the course of the night. For those of y'all haven't heard, they did take out the language on the farm bill in reference to the dogs using live lures such as birds and stuff when you're training bird dogs and retrievers. They took out the coursing, so for your hounds, for your beagles and rabbit dogs, deer dogs, bear dogs, hog dogs, so to speak. They've taken all that language out. Just working in the shop. What you working on now, buddy? um, Also, last not this weekend, this just like yesterday weekend, but the weekend prior to that, my son-in-law came over and we built a. Actually, I say we. He built us a. I say us. I mean for my wife, a raised garden. So we got that all filled up and got some tomatoes and squash and cucumbers and peppers in it. I've had an itchy tree over here for 3 years. Building a deer stand. I got you, buddy. Uh, Jeff, I think I've had one of those ever since I was a kid. But they've got all that. They got, like I said, they got all that taken out of the bill, which is a good thing. Um, yeah, looking forward to getting chickens again. Been a few years. Okay, my wife wants chickens. I'm doing my best not to have them. I do live inside the city limits. It's out. It's out. Not country, but we live in a small suburb right outside the city limits, and it's kind of quiet around here. But if I let chickens loose, my dogs and the cat and these feral cats that are around here probably kill every one of them. Oh goodness! I need a pair of bib overalls and a straw hat. Bib overalls, I could work with that. Straw hat, no, that's not my style, bro. Had ducks 2 years ago, and the eggs were delicious. I hear you. Mm. What happened to the ducks? I wonder. Was it a slow hunting season? I had to put something on the grill because that's what I ended up doing. Appreciate that, Cody. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys, if you're in here, if you haven't chimed in, man, come on in the chat, say hello, so I know who all's here. You know, yeah. I missed that one, Scott. I need to go back and and watch it. I saw it, and something came up, and then I kind of forgot about it. But I most definitely need to go back and watch it. But I did see it where when it was posted. I saw it, and I was doing something, and then forgot about it. I'm glad you reminded me. As far as I know, speaking of the U.S. Fish and Game, as far as I know, they have not responded back to Senator Kennedy unless something has changed, unless somebody's heard something different. I don't think they've responded back to him in reference to the corn pond issue. I'd like to know what they're thinking or their response, at least saying, "Hey, we're going to do it," or "No, we're not," or something. He's actually a hunter. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to look up something. I can't find it. I almost need like a secretary to look this stuff up for me sometimes, quick. With a little, I need a little monitor above here so I can just type it in and it just scrolls down. I can see it. I rode to the river yesterday to look at where we hunted. It needs water bad. I know. Um, the little beaver swamp that I got, Randy, that I got my trail cam on, um it's losing water and it's losing water and it's just evaporation. It's just gone. We need some serious rain. $25 an hour and I'll be your secretary. Hey, that's pretty cheap. You want to know the truth? You gonna move down here? I need to get me one of them monitors, man, where I can type in and put it on top of my desk. That way I can read. I work remotely. uh, that's what I do now, buddy. I work remotely. I remotely will not work. Hunting stuff with J&J. What's going on, brother? Well, y'all got a mess up there. Whew. Y'all got a mess up your way. Oh, I'm just glad you're not in the middle of it. I think it was over 6 foot when we hunted. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's 3 foot now. I haven't had time to do much of anything the last 2 or 3 weeks, buddy. I have um been working in the yard, getting everything done. I had to cut out some bushes, put new mulch down, got the garden going, um, cleaning out the backyard. We're getting a ton of water finally. Man, we need it. We need it bad here. Down here, oh my gosh. We need it terrible bad. I haven't been able to do anything. I haven't turkey hunted. I ain't fished. Um, I got a couple more projects I really want to get done. Um, and that's why y'all have been seeing a lot of the trail cam stuff. No, Charles, I haven't. And I think I was saying it as you were typing it. I have not been, dude. Um, I have not been at all. And I'll be, if I may, as much as I enjoy doing it, I haven't missed it, to be honest. Um, I enjoy turkey hunting, but I have not missed it at all yet. I'm really trying to get some projects around the house done. Has been my main goal here. Um, I'm either I know I got this one doctor's appointment Friday. When I'm done, um, when I'm done Friday, I'm going to try to get down to the swamp and work the dog some. I need. I got. I got a. I got a big old uh, spider web growing in front of my trail cam. I got to go clean that up. Uh, get that done. Um, get that taken care of. Train the dog some a little bit, maybe this weekend if I can. I think Saturday we have what's known as the Clarendon County Striped Bass Festival, which will be held in Manning, South Carolina. And my wife was talking about she's wanting to go Saturday, so good possibility that's what we're going to do. See, hoping the guy will have my boat ready this week so I can go catch some fish this weekend. Sounds like you have a happy wife. Yeah, she's happy that I'm getting some of these projects done. I got some big ones I'm kind of pushing out, but other ones I'm just piddling with it. It turned hot last week. I mean, we were up in the 90s, and then Sunday, I mean, it was a beautiful Sunday, and cloudy. I thought we were going to get a little bit of rain, but nope. Yeah, I can't use the dark outside excuse. I got that. Boy, I use that all the time. But I do have some stuff I want to finish up in the backyard, getting cleaned up. Got some stuff that needs to be thrown away and put up or thrown away or whatever. Worked in the shed the other night, getting it cleaned back up. And I really need to start working on my boat again. Um, I got some maintenance work that needs to be done to it. So really hoping to get that done the next couple weeks. Um, really don't have anything in the fire right now as far as videos because I mean, nobody wants to see you cutting grass or at least not see me anyway. Um, that kind of stuff. So it's just the off season blues, man. It's all get your stuff, get your honeydew list done, and get ready for duck season. We got what 6 months? 6.5 months, maybe, depending on where you're at in the world. Depending on whether you early goose hunt or early teal hunt. Oh. Mark J, what's going on, buddy? Glad you could make it, buddy. How'd you like the beaver video, man? He walked right up to that camera, did he not? I mean, he was right there. When I saw that, my trail cam picked that up. Um, I'm like, dang. Cut off. What? Cut off crotchless bib overalls. You sick. Justin, what's going on? I'm late today. Been wide open. I'll rewatch tomorrow. Do you early season teal hunt in South Carolina? Yeah, I have. I haven't in the last couple of years because I've been going to Louisiana. But I don't know. We may try to get out there this year in South Carolina. I just don't know yet. Um, um, Got to get my boat running before I do anything like that. You said you wanted views. 137 days, the teal opener. Yeah. And the countdown begins, doesn't it, Scott? you know, do we ever, I mean, seriously, do we ever stop thinking about duck season? I mean, seriously. Um, it is, I mean, it could be the day after the season closes and we're looking around going, I wonder if I can do this year. Depends on where you're at, Justin. Really, it all depends on where you go. Scouting is the key, and teal are here today, gone tomorrow, dude. Um, that's the big problem with it. If you cannot get out and scout, 2 or 3 times a week, um, you'll never find them. And then it's just a shot in the dark. Um, I tell you, look for the shallowest water possible that you can still get, a boat in. Open marsh, preferably, or open water with shallow water. I mean, I'm talking 6 to 12 inches of water on it, vegetation, that kind of thing. That's what you're going to be looking for. Um, because with South Carolina, you can't shoot until legal sunrise. Um, so that first 30 minutes, most of your teal have either come through and gone, and if you're lucky, you'll see some after that. But by 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's over with. I hope you enjoy some summer first. Uh, yeah, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy your summer. I know you. You be out there fishing. Never started thinking about ducks. We're getting ready to plant now. We're just outside of Florence, on a lot of Georgetown and Santee. Well, that's where you know Georgetown, the Georgetown area, the coastal area, and the marshes. If you know places. My thing is about the coast is I've lived here all my life, and I just never hunted it that much. Um, you know, um, I don't have the setup to hunt the tides. Um, I mean, those tides on the coast, man, they can go they can go from 0 to 30 in a heartbeat, and I just don't have the setup for it, nor the boat for it, the big enough, safe enough boat for that kind of stuff. So I'm usually hitting the lakes. Tyler, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while, man. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, I'll probably do another uh, teal gear video once the everything starts getting closer. Um, um, all the gear that I use, what I use, how I use it. Uh, I need to I need to get my boat fixed so that I can go out and do some videos to get ready for all that, so I can just have it ready to push out. So what else, guys? How many of y'all? Well, me and Charles were talking about turkey hunting. Anybody else turkey hunting this time? Are y'all anybody else hunting? Y'all fishing? How y'all doing? The fishing biting, the fish biting. Uh, it needs some maintenance, Doug. I need to change out the. I had a little problem with the carburetor, which I think pretty much that was the issue this year. And so I need to pull the carb off, clean it up, get some new fuel line, new bubble, all just maintenance stuff. Um, just have not had time to do it. That's the big thing. Um, and I need to get it done. It's just maintenance stuff. That's all it is. Um, but I do need to pull the carb off and um, get it cleaned up. Probably what you know what I know I need a new fuel line. So I need to get that done. I want to change all the fuel lines, the typical stuff, oil change, spark plugs, that kind of stuff. I just need to have a I need to have a weekend that I'm not doing anything. I don't have any other plans and get it done. Might try it soon for a gobbler. All right. What else, guys? Anybody else got anything going on? I need to. Oh, I need to do so much. uh, I need to get, like I said, I really need to get a couple of things done around the house first. I know my wife is wanting me to repaint the bathrooms and that kind of stuff. Um, that'll get here when it gets here. She's got to pick out the paint first. Fishing was great. Fishing was great for walleye up until it closed for the breed. Yeah, I keep forgetting that y'all have actually fishing seasons up there. See, we can fish 365 days a year. Doesn't matter. We can fish. Uh, Seen some local Canada geese, wood ducks. I'm starting to see wood ducks pairing up on my trail cam, and they're doing their little spring fling. So bass ain't. What do you mean bass ain't fishing? You telling me that ain't a fish right there? You telling me that right there ain't a fish? That's the biggest fish you'll ever see in your life. The biggest bass you'll ever see in your life. Uh, our wives must be talking. I'm hearing the same things. uh, Matthew, what's going on? Make hand carved decoys great again. Oh, that's your pickled trout that you've got. The old jackfish. Mate. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all don't follow Matthew Sewell, go find him on Facebook. Man's an excellent carver. I need to get you back up here, Mike, one of these days. I've been getting the "you better get my honeydew list done before duck season" speech myself. Yep, I get it every year, man. I get it every year. Milk. That's thank you, my Matt. Mills Creek Decoy Company. Y'all go look him up, man. He makes some excellent. Um, Matt, I'm gonna show you something that I found the other day. My my wife's my wife's grandmother, she's passed away. I don't know if she was married to the guy or they were just good friends, but he actually carved that little shorebird. And we found this and some stuff the other day, and I put it up on my. I was thinking about you when I found it. I said, man, it was that little hand carved bird he did. he also did this turkey. Now he didn't paint it or nothing like that, but I mean, other than the head and a little bit on the wing feathers, but I thought that was pretty cool. That's a red knot or a dove. Hey, listen, I don't know what it was. Look, I thought it was a dove myself, just the way it was painted. Um, but it had, but he wrote. I don't know if you can see the. I don't know if you can see that. He wrote shorebird on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. But we found it. I got him up here on my little shelf with all my other stuff. Think I think he did this. I think he did that loon as well. We'll do that, Randy. I think he did this one. I'm not 100% sure on that. This it was all found. All these were found in a drawer. Mark J. Larson, I got a nice time on Saturday, 23 pounds. Congratulations, Mark. Congratulations. I tell you, Mark, we ought to get you to come east and spend a couple of days at our swamp, trap out the coons and the beavers, and I'll send you up to North Carolina with Craig, and y'all can trap coyotes and beavers and coons together. Oh my goodness. What else we got going on, guys? Talk to me. We're going to do that, Randy. Might be a whole lot sooner than you think. I need to get in the range again. I need to go do some shooting. I got so much to do, so little time to do it. So little time to do it. Well, guys, we have been here for 1 hour, and that's what we're going to allow for tonight. Listen, I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming out today, spending a little bit of time with me, having good conversations, having some laughs, having some fun. I do appreciate each and every one of you more than you'll ever know. Let me answer this question before we leave, so don't hang up, don't go anywhere. What's your favorite state to hunt ducks? Wow. If you'd have asked me that last September, I would have probably said my favorite state to hunt would be either Louisiana or Arkansas. And then I went to Minnesota. I went to Minnesota and I was hunting with Cody, and I absolutely loved it. And he is right. It'll be North Dakota next fall, because we are going to North Dakota next fall. It'll be my first time in North Dakota. So, and I'm quite sure we're going to um, uh, we're gonna hunt. I have hunted California. I have hunted it, and it was actually when I did hunt it, it was a great. It was good hunting. But like I said, last September, if you'd asked me that same question, it would have been Louisiana or Arkansas. But after Minnesota, and I'm quite sure from everything I've heard, what Cody has said, and what others that I've talked to, the North Dakota beats it. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, like I said, we've been here an hour. I'm fixing to head on out. I want to go take care of some things before it gets too late. Listen, I have enjoyed it. We'll see y'all again next Monday night on a live stream. I'm just going to see if I can get Todd in here. Hopefully, we'll talk some more about the dog situation and talk about other places that we just enjoy hunting and places we like to hunt at. Anyway, we will see y'all later. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time on Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a great, great night.